You worked full-time while he went to law school. You moved cities for his residency. You handled the household, the kids, the logistics, so he could focus on building his career. And now that you're divorcing, the house gets divided. The retirement accounts get split. The savings, the cars, the furniture, all of it goes on the spreadsheet. But his career? The medical degree you helped him earn? The executive position you sacrificed your own advancement for? Most divorce attorneys never even bring it up. And that oversight could be costing you tens of thousands, potentially hundreds of thousands, in your settlement. Because career assets are real. They have measurable value. And in many cases, you have a legal claim to them. This is the overlooked asset that could double your divorce settlement. What are career assets? Career assets aren't just the degree or professional license. They're the complete package of earning power, benefits, and opportunities that career represents. Advanced degrees earned during the marriage, medical degrees, law degrees, MBAs, PhDs, engineering licenses. Anything that enhanced future earning capacity and required your contribution to obtain. But also things most people never value: company cars and expense accounts, health insurance and retirement matching, stock options and performance bonuses, executive compensation packages, unvested benefits, deferred compensation, even future earning potential, the income trajectory that degree or position unlocks. All of this has value. Measurable, quantifiable value. And if you contributed to building it during the marriage, you have a claim to your fair share. The putting hubby through syndrome. There's a legal term that emerged in family law, the putting hubby through syndrome. A wife works to support the household while her husband completes medical school, law school, or another advanced degree. She sacrifices her own career advancement. She handles domestic responsibilities. She makes it possible for him to focus entirely on his education. Then, degree in hand and career launched, he files for divorce. The traditional approach treated this as if the degree didn't exist. He got the degree. She got nothing related to it. That's changing. In 1985, O'Brien versus O'Brien broke new ground. A New York court ruled that a medical license earned during marriage was marital property subject to equitable distribution. The wife had worked as a teacher supporting the household while her husband completed medical school. When he filed for divorce just months after obtaining his license, the court valued that license based on his enhanced earning capacity and awarded her a percentage. While most states don't now classify degrees as property, the underlying principle remains. If you contributed to your spouse's career advancement during marriage, you deserve compensation. How career assets get valued. Valuing a career asset is complex. It's not like appraising a house. Courts and financial experts typically look at enhanced earning capacity. What is the degree holder likely to earn because of that degree compared to what they would have earned without it? A medical degree might represent the difference between earning $80,000 per year versus $300,000 per year as a surgeon. Over a 30-year career, that's $6.6 million difference. Even if the court doesn't award you a percentage of that entire amount, the enhanced earning capacity is considered when dividing other assets or determining spousal support. Forensic accountants perform these valuations. They analyze employment history, industry standards, salary projections, and professional trajectories. The numbers can be substantial. We're talking about valuations in the hundreds of thousands. The contributions that matter. To have a claim to career asset value, you need to demonstrate substantial and meaningful contributions. Financial contributions are most obvious. Paying tuition, covering living expenses, supporting the household while your spouse was in school. But contributions go beyond money. Did you increase household responsibilities so your spouse could study? Rearrange your schedule to accommodate their classes or work demands? Handle childcare that would have otherwise prevented them from focusing on education? Did you relocate for their career? Turn down job opportunities? Delay your own education? All of this matters. Courts recognize that building a career requiring advanced education is rarely a solo endeavor. The benefits beyond the degree. Even if your state doesn't recognize professional degrees as marital property, career-related benefits are often divisible. Company cars. Calculate what it would cost to own and maintain that vehicle independently. Expense accounts. Business credit cards, meal allowances, travel perks reduce personal expenses. Health insurance. Employer-provided coverage can be worth $10,000 to $20,000 per year. If you're losing access post-divorce, that should be factored in. Retirement matching. Employer contributions to 401k accounts earned during marriage are marital property. Stock options and equity compensation. Unvested stock options, restricted stock units, performance shares. Even if they haven't vested, they were earned during marriage. Deferred compensation. Bonuses or compensation scheduled to pay out after divorce. Most people focus on obvious assets and miss all of this. The states that recognize career assets. Laws vary significantly by state. Some have explicitly ruled professional degrees are not marital property. Others allow enhanced earning capacity to be considered when determining spousal support or dividing other assets. But even in states that don't classify degrees as property, courts still compensate the contributing spouse. This might be a larger percentage of other marital assets, increased alimony, or a lump sum award. The key is knowing your state's approach and making sure your attorney advocates for recognition of your contributions. The risk of overlooking this, failing to identify and value career assets, can result in an unfair settlement that's difficult to fix later. Most divorce agreements state all assets have been addressed. Once you sign, that's it. You can't go back. This is especially critical in a career threshold, no asset divorce. When a couple divorces right after one spouse completes an advanced degree, there's little accumulated wealth, no house, minimal retirement. But one spouse has a degree that will generate significant income for decades. If that degree isn't valued and addressed, the contributing spouse walks away with almost nothing. What you need to do. If you're going through a divorce and your spouse has an advanced degree, professional license, or executive position that was built or advanced during your marriage, take these steps. Hire an attorney who understands career asset valuation. Your ex's career isn't just their individual success story. It's part of your shared marital economy. If you worked while they went to school, if you moved for their job, if you handled the household so they could focus on advancement, you helped build that career. You made sacrifices. You contributed financially, logistically, emotionally, and you deserve recognition for those contributions in your divorce settlement. Don't sign a settlement that ignores the biggest asset in your marriage. You helped build it. You deserve your fair share. End.